What's the message for today? What I'm getting today is you've got everything that you need to achieve your goals. You've got everything. You don't need anything more. But things might help. Like for me, for example, I'm starting to come up with excuses why not to go to the gym. Oh, not enough money. Um, Whatever, there's an outside gym, why should I go to an inside gym? True. um but yesterday was the first day when I didn't smoke any cigarettes, and instantly I had dreams about I had a dream that I was in a music studio, and the manager was saying, you know you in order to get on the album, you need to make 50 songs, like 50. And I was like, that's a lot of songs. But I thought, okay, I can do it, and then I woke up in the morning and started to think, like, 50 songs. Like, why was that number 50, 50? It's like half of 100, you know? 50 Cent, maybe that's why. First thing that came to my head was 50 Cent. But because yesterday I was making some music and I was quite into it. I was on my own, I was quite into it, and maybe that's why I had dreams about music. But instantly, because I didn't smoke, smoking really cuts off some frequencies. And a few of my friends said that my last video was really amazing, so I thank Josh and Skydra. Thank you. So you really hype me up. But literally everybody that makes a comment or anything, like, from the bottom of my heart, I'm like super grateful, because I never thought that YouTube was gonna be so, like, friendly. Um, so I'm enjoying this journey. And Josh said, "What's the message for today? What are the signs telling me?" The signs are telling me to do the next, just as usual. To me, it's like the next step. Like, I don't have a mess. I'm not an oracle. I'm not like a prophet. I'm not anything like that. I'm just a dude that's sending out a message every day to the dude or the girl that's listening. And I don't know, Carl Jung for me. Like, if you need any advice, just look into Carl Jung. Look into your dreams, look into active imagination, try it out for yourself. Because I think the problem is, maybe not the problem, but this is the thing. I know for myself, and maybe this is why things need to be recorded, because I know for myself that I don't speak enough with myself. Like, I don't speak enough with my inner self. So if you're doing the same thing when you're like, oh, things are not working out, like, da 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 da, like, something needs to be done, and I'm not doing it, and why am I not doing it, and blaming myself. You really need to speak to your inner self. So active imagination has been really helpful to me. Even speaking on YouTube has been really helpful to me, because I'm saying things out loud and somebody hears them. So when that somebody is you, and by the way, this is a huge mug. When somebody hears them and that somebody is you, imagine the effect. It's like you don't even need to have a conversation with somebody else. It's you that you need to have the conversation. Nobody else can give you such advice like your inner self, right? Because you know what you need to do. Deep inside, your subconscious, your essence, your child, your inner puer eternus knows what is the best thing for you. So I know you've been working hard, and so has everybody. And sometimes people work too hard. Sometimes we need to work a bit less hard, maybe be a bit less harsh on ourselves and send love to ourselves, because that child in me that started to talk to me when I was doing active imagination, he just needed love. He was so angry. He was chained to his, I don't know, whatever chair or whatever working place that he has been in. And I've been torturing him. I've been torturing that child, like whipping, like, do your job, do your work. Nah, I don't, like when you see those, films where they have, slaves like chained to, ball, and they have to, like, I don't know, like whatever it is, it's like, you are not that, we're not that anymore. I think in general slavery is, again, the manifestation of the shadow of our of our collective consciousness, collective subconscious, like all the dark things, all the bad things that are happening in the world. Like, no wonder why I want to make dark music, like, just some dark beats, like some dark lyrics, and because I want to, vent my shadow, like, and it's better to do it like that rather than, you know, doing something actually bad to another human being. Like, how can you want that, Like, how can anybody want that? Like, I don't know what makes people angry at other people. Like, I get angry at other people, but I realize instantly that it's so stupid and that it's all about me. But I don't know, maybe I've went through some stages of development that I, you know, achieved some enlightenment or something. But I think most of the people are like that. It's just, I think we're afraid. I think we're afraid of talking to our inner selves. So some people are so afraid they get angry and they get aggressive towards other people rather than getting aggressive to yourself. Like, how can you be aggressive towards yourself? Like, oh gosh, it's like you are aggressive towards yourself, in one way or another, and it's it's no wonder, like, I don't know, when you see these like rich dudes that have like all the power in the world, and they, have all these fetishes of, like, women dominating them, and they go and pay money for women, like loads of money to dominate them, because they want to be dominated, the way they are dominating somebody else. And it's true. It's like the world needs to be dominated by female energies, like, because it's about feeling, like, it's about trust, it's about connections, it's about relationships, it's about nurture, it's about, and males don't know that, we don't know how to do that. But I truly think that yes, everything has been built by a man, of course, but in some way it's very intelligent, and in some way it's like it's this balance, it's I think that's why all the wars are happening, because how much money can you squeeze out of this, like, and it's like the competition, oh, but he's doing that, like, he's doing that, so I'm gonna do that too, I'm not the guilty one, he's doing that, he's got more money. So then you try to get more money than that person. So it's like, what, that's where all this, and it's the competition, it's like when you're a child and it's like, okay, now you're gonna race and whoever wins is the winner, and they put into your head that you're the winner if you're faster. And it's like, where? Faster to die? Like, okay, you're gonna pump yourself up with all these, you know, all this testosterone, and then you have a child that you can't be soft with. And what the child doesn't need, punching and all of this is like needs somebody gentle there, and you have the mother. But then I don't know. To me, it's like, yeah, to me, it doesn't make sense. A lot of things that are happening, it doesn't make sense. I'm from a country where people are like, you can see it on their faces. They're angry, they're pissed off, they're tired, they look at you like with this face, like, why are you looking at me? And I just look back, I'm like, why are you attacking me? You know, who are you attacking? Who are you attacking? You're attacking you. You're not attacking me, you're attacking you. So all this cockiness, it's funny to me. It's like, you're gonna die. You're gonna die one day. You're gonna die one day. And your cockiness is gonna go out the window. And your money is gonna go out the window. you know and somebody was joking, you can take your money with you, you can put it, I think it was a comedian. Everybody was laughing because people know that it's so stupid. It's like, you're not taking, you die, you perish, you disappear, you, like my neighbor yesterday, an old lady, she was, rest in peace to her, because she just vanished off this earth. No person anymore. There was a person, no more person. So for how long? How many, like, punches? How many more punches to a child, to your inner child? How many more? How many more are you gonna do? How much more are you gonna torture that child before you say it's enough? And I'm gonna leave you with that. So I guess that's the message for today. How many more punches? And it's an ironic question, I guess, Josh, for you. How much are we going to punch the child? I mean, I might still go to the gym. I should. Something inside me is telling me to do it, because my mentality has changed now. And it's for my mentality, it's so I would be healthier, so I would feel better. So that's fine. And it's against, the war is against me. So how many more times, you're gonna be torturing that child? Enough. And I think that's why the children of the world are being tortured. Because those same people that are in charge, they're torturing their inner child within them. Is that possible? I mean, it's all reflected. What's inside is outside. So those people need compassion, but how? They probably don't allow, they're just psychopaths, they don't allow anybody near them, nobody to change their mind, nothing like that, so that's psychopathy, because your ego is so, driving your whole being, that you don't allow anybody to change your point of view. So you have to allow somebody to change your point of view. Allow somebody to change your point of view and take care of that child, and don't punch him in the face anymore. That's the message. Thank you. I love you. Peace. Take care.